In this quick video I will show you the best method to farm the new Mythril ore that came to us with the Angry Earth expansion. If you are watching this video in 2024 or later, the video can be outdated and the farm route could be not viable anymore. After the intro I will tell to you how much I made with this route on Nysa, which is a very full server which had queues for weeks after the launch of the expansion. Before we start, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. We are very close to reaching 1000 subscribers, and it would be a wonderful Christmas present for me if we could achieve that milestone this year. Now let's talk about the farm route. It is located in Brimstone Sands, and currently it is the only viable route that allows you to obtain a good amount of Mythril in approximately 30 minutes of running time. I have been able to gather about 100 Mythril ore every 10 minutes of farming, which means you can obtain around 600 Mythril ore per hour. Most parts of the route are not highly contested, even on a full server, making it fairly easy to farm. With the launch of the Angry Earth expansion, I need to update my previous preparation guide for metal farming. So let's jump right in. With the rise of the Angry Earth expansion we got a level cap increase, which comes with more attribute points for us players. Because of that, our perk systems around the attributes changed a little. Now we are having 8 perks per attribute, which of the last one can only be afforded by spending 350 points. A character on level 65 have exactly 220 points to spend. All of these points go into strength for our guide. Your character also gains attribute points through his gear. All of these attribute points are going to fill up our strength up to the max perk, which should cost you around 130 attribute points, upon the already spent 220. All points that you got left, you should spend in Constitution, because right here you have a perk which makes your tools last longer, and for 100 points you got more encumbrance. But that's the case for any attribute you choose as secondary. Let us sum it what we learned. All of your attribute points go into strength, until you reached 350 points and gained the following perks. At 25, 10% mining speed. At 50 points, 25 encumbrance. At 100 points, 50 encumbrance. At 150 points, minus 10% weight of mined items. At 200 points, plus 20% mining speed. At 250 points, plus 10% yield increase. At 300 points you get a chance of 25% to mine an ore with a single swing. At 350 points, plus 10% chance to find rare items while mining. All of your attribute points that are left going into Constitution. Our goal is to reach at least 50 points. 50 points will grant us 10% reduction of durability loss of our tools. In the case of buff food and proficiency boosters, everything stays the same. The best price performance food is salted roasted vegetables, which hasn't the best buff effects but costs only a tenth of the best food. As a proficiency booster I could recommend the common or strong proficiency boosters, which grants you 7 or 10% of yield while gathering. New World provides you with some different perks that increases your mining luck, mining speed, or even the yield while mining. We can break the perks down in 3 different ways of need cases, and these are as follows. The first case of need is that you want to earn the most amount of materials farmed in the shortest time possible. If this is the case, go to the auction house and search for the perk mining yield. The second case of need is that you want to farm special materials like void ore or the green or purple versions of an ore. In this case you need to grab armor with the perks mining luck or reinforced mining luck. And the last case of need is to mine down a vein of ore as fast as possible. This case is very rare and only interesting on full servers, where you always under heavy competition. If this is the case, you should definitely look out for the perk mining efficiency. Now that you are aware of the 3 different perk types for your mining journey, keep in mind that the armor you want to buy should have strength as an attribute. Often people forget about this, but it's mandatory for a good mining experience. Since my last guide, New World got a new mechanic to improve your mining experience. For those who wonder, I talk about the music skill that can grant you one of the following buffs. The first effect you can choose while playing music is decidedly dexterous, which is possible right after you reach level 2 at your musician skill. At this point everybody should reach this level. The second effect, which grants us a bonus for mining, is Fortune's Favor, which increases yield when gathering. This one is my favorite because in the most cases you go to farm because you need the ores, and for this goal the yield increase is the best way to go. You can unlock the effect by reaching skill level 100 in the musician skill. The third music effect is Luck's Labor. You have to reach at least level 150 to unlock this music effect, and it grants to you, as the name says, some luck for your mining loot rolls. The last sound effect is Never Stop Learning, which also, as the name applies, gives you more experience for the life skills mining, logging and harvesting. To unlock this skill you have to be at least skill level 205 as a musician. And at least you should grab yourself a pickaxe, which is between gear score 6150 and 700. It doesn't have to be a legendary one, a simple purple one does its job until you farmed enough materials. Now that we have finished our preparation, let us take a look at the map. Here I will show you where you can farm this ore in Brimstone Sands. At first we start at the south of Brimstone Sands. Then we wander through the east, where we can find our first 3 veins aligned towards north. After them we have to pass the corner of the mountain at our right side to find the next 2 veins. Now we are running towards northeast to the elite Scorpion camp and grab what we can with our mining gear. After finishing this part we teleport right to the center north teleport shrine. From here you are simply following the mountains to the east and then clearing the desert area. After this you surround the pyramid once and finish your route at the camp north of the pyramid. Normally you should need around 30 minutes for this route and respawn should be through when you start once more. Thanks for watching guys, it would be a pleasure if you leave some comments, a like or even a follow. Have a nice day.